Well, coming up on today's show, we are back on the North Coast, checking out a lot of great things to do and see as this summer continues. And finally, we got some beautiful weather and no rain. And so on today's show, that's what we're checking out. We checked out Lakeside Chautauqua, several of the things that you can find in here, and they've got some great concerts. Renee, what did you find?
Thanks, Mike. We're up on the North Coast at a beautiful all-inclusive resort where you can even have a fabulous view of Cedar Point. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus. The resort at URI Landing is in full swing this summer. With improvements to the campgrounds and the marina, there's so much to see and do. It's the perfect place to vacation this summer. Michael told us more about some of the things they've been doing and how you can find out more information. Well, Michael, thank you for having us back out to the resort at URI Landing. Tell us what's been going on since we were here last.
Well, probably the biggest news for our campers is that we were able to open up our outdoor pool, and they've been able to enjoy it since the beginning of the season, starting Memorial Day weekend. So that's probably our biggest news. And secondarily, we've been able to rebuild several pier docks in our marina because our campers come with a lot of toys. So they're pontoon boats, they're jet skis, and paddle boards, and so now the marina is at least 60% functional for them.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit more about the marina. What is going on there?
Well, we have docks that you can lease for the season from us. We also have a launch ramp that you can use for free. If you bring up a pontoon on a trailer and you don't want to leave it in the water, you can pull it out and launch it each day or each hour or whatever you'd prefer. So the marina is also facilitates some of our campers who are anglers or are charter fishermen. So they bring their clients here, or they meet their clients by taking off from their dock here. And so it's become a place of business also for some of our campers.
How do we find out more information so we can come here and camp?
Well, I would say probably I'd recommend to go to the website, URILanding.com. We have people on duty here 7 days a week from 9 to 4 to answer questions via phone, 734-2460. And also we have an easy email, which is info@URILanding.com for questions and inquiries.
Fantastic. Michael, thank you again for having us out and sharing this information with us.
Thank you for joining us again.
We know as we travel the state, one of the best museums that we encounter is the Rutherford B. Hayes Presidential Library and Museum. And we found a new display they have, which is called the Women of Spiegel Grove. Kevin and Christina told us more. Well, Christina, good to be back at Rutherford B. Hayes Presidential Library and Museum. And Kevin, welcome back to the show. So you got a new display. It's pretty exciting. It's called the Women of Spiegel Grove, and it talks about women finding their voice. So what is that about?
So next year, the United States is celebrating a centennial of women having the right to vote, which is a huge milestone in our history. And we wanted to celebrate that by featuring the women who were here, part of the Hayes family, and who are associated with the property here at Spiegel Grove. And we wanted to highlight their stories for some of them for perhaps the first time in the museum's history.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Christina, let's talk a little bit about Lucy Hayes, First Lady. Her birthday's coming up in August, right?
Yeah, so every year we do a celebration for Lucy's birthday. It's August 28th. Well, August 28th is the date of her birthday. So Saturday, August 24th, we're having a big celebration. We're going to have free lemon treats and lemonade in honor of that. We're going to bring out some of Lucy's dresses that are not normally on display. Some of them are actually out already in some of our exhibits, and we're going to bring bring even more out. So you'll get to see those, and that's always very popular. So we have a lot going on, and the dresses will be out starting the 24th all the way through Lucy's birthday on the 28th. And we'll do some things on the 28th, her actual birthday as well. But the main celebration is on Saturday because we think it'll be easier for folks to get here on a weekend day.
Something always happening here. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more.
Yes, so you can reach us at 419-332-2081 on our website at rbhays.org, and of course on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at rbhaysprez.
Fantastic. Always a pleasure to come here. Thanks, Christina, for being on the show. Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.
Bay Point Resort and Marina has everything for a fun-filled summer. With a pool, golf, a marina, and a beach, they have everything you need for fun. Dave told us more about the resort's amenities and the types of memberships they offer. Well, Dave, nice to meet you, and thanks for having us out to
You're
Bay
welcome.
Point.
Glad to have you here.
This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, we've got a pool, we've got a marina, a resort. It's gorgeous. Let's talk about Bay Point Resort and Marina. What all are the amenities you have here?
Okay, we have, in addition to the marina we have here and the pool, of course, we have 2 beaches, we have a campground, and we have a number, about 85 residential properties.
Gorgeous properties, I may add. Let's talk about the location. Tell us where you're located.
We're located at the about a mile and a half south of the Marblehead Lighthouse, where the Sandusky Bay and Lake Erie join. And so we have a sandbar at the south of the property where people do raft off their boats and swim on the beach, have a good time on that piece of property.
Yeah, and I noticed when we drove in, you get a beautiful view of Cedar Point.
Great view of Cedar Point. We have a restaurant, the Shores Club, where I know a lot of folks do watch the Cedar Point fireworks, either the 4th of July or in September, whenever they have them. People are out there watching from a Bay Point property.
It's definitely the perfect spot. Now, I understand you have a membership type situation. How does all that work?
Well, we have every member is a beach member, so to speak, a social member, and then from there they can rent a boat slip. We have slips up to 50 feet. We have 178 sites in our campground, and we have social memberships available for those who just want to have the use of the beach, restaurant, those kind of things.
So how do we find out more? How do we become a member?
You can stop at our Welcome Center. We're open 7 days a week in season till November 1st. We kind of go back to 5 days a week from November through March, and we start back up 7-day operation again. You can also visit our website, which is baypointresort.com, and there'll be information there for you as well.
Yes, wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome. Glad you could be here today.
Well, coming up, we found a place brand new on the lake where you can enjoy coastal cuisine and sit on the patio. Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
While we were at Lakeside Chautauqua, we stopped by the Aquatic and Wellness Center, and what a fabulous complex this is. You know, it was interesting to hear Kevin, the director, tell us about a special moment that he remembers since this aquatic center has opened. Well, Kevin, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus.
Great to see you. Welcome back.
Yeah. You know, I love Lakeside Chautauqua, man. I love coming up here. And this pool is absolutely breathtaking. So tell me, how does a nonprofit organization build the Grinley Aquatic Center and Wellness Center?
Yeah, it's a great question. I will tell you, this is probably the fastest fundraising project in the history of our 146-year-old institution.
Is there any moments that stand out in your mind since this has opened up?
You know, I'll tell you about one that was the first year we were open. This pool is now in its 3rd year. But there was a boy about 36 years old who is physically handicapped and had a inability to walk. And because of the hydraulic lift, for the very first time in his life, in 36 years, he was able to walk because he was in the pool. And that was his first experience of going through the motions of walking 36 years later.
That's amazing.
What a delight that was
That's
to
amazing.
watch.
But where does the Wellness Center part come into this?
Well, the wellness is what Lakeside said. If we're going to build a pool and we're going to raise money for that, we also want a wellness center where we can be doing classes, wellness exercise classes but also in keeping with our educational pillar, lectures on wellness.
That's just amazing. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more about Lakeside Chautauqua and the aquatic
Easiest
center.
way is lakesideohio.com. We've got the whole schedule out this summer. We've got over 4,500 events going on in our 11-week season. And I wish you could stay for tonight because Three Dog Night's performing.
That's a good one, no doubt.
good one.
Kevin, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Well, we stopped by the Bluebird Cafe. This is located in Lakeside Chautauqua. What a beautiful place. Needless to say, great view when you walk out of the restaurant, too. But Jennifer Linville told us all about how they use fresh ingredients, and it's gourmet on the fly. Well, Jennifer, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you and Bluebird Cafe on the show.
Thank you. It's nice to have you here.
Love to come to Lakeside Chautauqua. Great place to come in and enjoy it. Let's talk a little bit about what you serve here. And I know gourmet is like on the run, basically, is what you're doing, right?
Yes, so it's gourmet on the fly is kind of our thing. Our whole slogan is whole foods for the whole family. So our mission is to make whole foods accessible to everyone. So we make it delicious, fun, and accessible.
Where do your foods come from? Are you sourcing locally?
We try to source locally when we can. We follow very high standards for all of our sourcing protocols, so everything's traceable, which sometimes can limit us locally, but we work with great suppliers who source a lot of our strawberries, our tomatoes, and even our Cleveland crisp lettuce actually comes from Cleveland. It's hydroponically grown. Yeah.
And you're a good neighbor in terms of recycling and the containers that you use, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so all of our containers that we use, because we are a quick serve cafe, we don't have any indoor seating. All of our to-go containers are compostable or recyclable within 180 days. So, yeah.
If you had to sum this up, what would you want your customers to know about when they leave here?
What our mission here is for people to come in and they expect to have their tummies filled, but they leave with their hearts satisfied. This place it's run on love and garlic. So we're all about taking care of one another, taking care of our customers, and taking care of our employees, and really being a family. So.
What's the hottest item on the menu? I always have to ask that.
My personal favorite, I'll show you right here, is the Happy as a Lark salad.
Yeah.
All of this, our coconut lime vinaigrette is made from in-house, and it's actually dairy-free. This is a vegan salad, and it's delicious.
Well, give us some contact information, Jennifer, where we can learn more.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more, the best place is our website. It's www.bluebirdcafe.us, and that is the best place to go.
Fantastic. Well, it's beautiful. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Appreciate it.
Well, there's so much to do at Lakeside Chautauqua that you're going to work up an appetite. And Lago Coastal Cafe is the perfect place to come to fill your belly. We spoke with Gabe and Julie about some of the items on their menu, as well as some of their favorites. Well, Gabe and Julie, welcome to Out and About Columbus. And thanks for having us out to Lago Coastal Cafe at Lakeside Chautauqua.
Thank you for being here.
So tell us what type of cuisine we're going to find here.
It's kind of all over the map, but it's all fresh. So it's Hawaiian, Mexican, Cuban, and Caribbean style, all kind of fusion together. There we offer salads. We have local grass-fed beef for our burgers. We have our own proprietary beef blend for the tacos and the burritos and stuff like that.
Wonderful. Well, Julie, I'm going to turn to you. What is your favorite dish here?
My favorite dish is the California chicken sliders, and they're definitely our top seller. They are 2 slider buns on Hawaiian rolls, and our mojo chicken, avocado, bacon, pesto pico, served with our Lago fries. It's definitely a meal, definitely shareable. And also with that, I'd pair it with our Lago fizz. With no alcohol being sold back here, we wanted to have some craft drinks, to have people still feel summery. So the Lago Fizz is with fresh mint and flavoring and soda water, so it pairs very well with the sandwiches.
It sounds delicious. How can we find out more information and come and try it out?
We do have a Facebook page, and if you need to get a hold of us, if you send us a message on Messenger, we reply usually within 5-10 minutes.
Do you guys have a website too?
We do. It's lagocoastalcafe.com, and we also have online ordering. And we also offer delivery within Lakeside, just certain hours, but you can find all that information on the website.
Wonderful. Again, Gabe and Julie, thank you for having us. That wonderful little spot you have here.
Thank you so much.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, for the last 5 years, Lakeside Chautauqua has been involved in a project called Giving Tuesday, and it has funded a lot of great things here at Lakeside Chautauqua. We talked to Kevin. He told us more. Well, Kevin, good to have you back on the show.
Likewise. Glad to be here, Mike.
You know, Lakeside Chautauqua is just absolutely beautiful and so much to do here. We're standing here with all volleyball courts and basketball courts and all the things that are going on. You have a program here that you've been involved in the last 5 years called Giving Tuesday, right?
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Giving Tuesday is a national program really to inspire those around the holiday season to give back to community. So, we hear so much about consumerism. This is a single day of giving, which, again, the intent is to give back to the community you're a part of. And we've been participating in the program for about 5 years. And what you see behind me, new volleyball and basketball courts, state-of-the-art, all came with a single day of giving in Lakeside. This past year, we raised $450,000 in a single day to build what you see here.
Boy, that's incredible. So what's your latest Giving Tuesday project?
The next Giving Tuesday project is going to be our Lakefront Pavilion. We, as a historic community, we manage some 60 buildings here in the grounds. Many of them are historic, so we've always got projects that we can backfill. But we know that the best way to hook a donor is through youth. And the more we do for kids that experience Lakeside, typically the donors are there and willing to give.
I'll tell you, always something amazing here. The more you learn about Lakeside Chautauqua, you guys are really doing some very great things at this
We're
facility.
glad you're here to witness that. Thank you.
We'll give some contact information where people can learn more about Lakeside Chautauqua.
Best place is lakesideohio.com. That's our website. Very easy to use, and you can check out what's going on each week. This summer, we've got over 4,500 unique events.
No question, and some great concerts. Thanks so much.
Thanks for stopping by.
For the best custom-made, beautiful jewelry here on the North Coast, you've got to check out True Love Jewelers, located in downtown Port Clinton. We talked with Val, who told us where they make their jewelry and what makes them so unique. Well, Val, thank you so much for coming back on Out and About Columbus. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to meet you also.
You guys here at True Love Jewelers are big on nautical jewelry. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, being up here on the lake, this area, people love sea life. So what we did is we tweaked a jewelry store by doing more of a nautical theme in the store. So we have many, many pieces to choose from here in the store.
Well, everything that I've seen so far is absolutely beautiful. Tell us a little bit about what makes you guys unique.
Well, first of all, what makes us unique is I am 99% American companies only in here. So the quality of the products are better than most places you'll see anywhere else because of that.
Well, I understand a lot of your jewelry is made in Bucyrus.
That's correct. 90% of the product is from Bucyrus. Everything from anniversary bands to diamond rings to all of the nautical jewelry.
You make a lot of jewelry for cruise ships. Tell us about that.
That's correct. Right now we're on 3 ships in Alaska, and they're selling product faster than what we can actually produce it right now. And being on a shutdown made it a little bit more difficult, but we're still getting the job done.
That's wonderful. Well, tell us how we can find out more information about True Love Jewelers, and where can we find you?
Go to Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. And for Columbus, we are doing right now a giveaway. If you share our post, we'll put you in a drawing to win a piece of jewelry, and we'll ship it to you too.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's a good thing. I'm going to share your post. Val, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for having us.
It was very nice meeting you, and thank you guys also.
Serving Ottawa County and surrounding areas since 1898, Bassets Market has made providing the best customer service and highest quality items the hallmark of their family-owned, community-oriented grocery store for over 120 years. Now with a new location offering all your summer essentials and stocked with all of your Bassets Market favorites, providing the freshest produce, including local varieties, homemade deli selections with signature kitchen-made salads and the highest quality meats and cheeses, and tender and juicy meat selections that are perfect for the grill, completing the lineup for your summer cookout. Enjoy a great selection of libations with domestic, import, and craft beers, as well as the coldest beer cooler and cheapest ice in downtown Port Clinton. Don't forget to check out their wine and liquor section, offering a variety of locally produced and sourced wines. You can even find the best selection of Weber grills in town by visiting their newly renovated hardware store across the aisle from their market. If you're visiting for the weekend, order online at bassetsmarket.com and let one of their friendly associates do the shopping for you at our Catawba, Knollcrest, and Bellevue locations. Their personal shoppers choose each item to your specifications and will bring your groceries out to your car when you arrive, saving you time so you can have more fun on the lake. Bassets Market, they do the work while you have the fun. Visit them in Knollcrest Plaza at 3994 East Harbor Road or in downtown Port Clinton at 1608 East Perry Street. Well, coming up, we're going to show you a place right at the entrance to Cedar Point that may be a place you want to stop before you head off to Cedar Point.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events. Whether you're looking to buy or selling your home in Columbus, or want to rent or purchase a home in Lakeside Chautauqua, Street Sothebys International Realty is the company to call. Scott told us why they're the one to call and how he can help. Well, Scott, welcome down to About Columbus. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to meet you as well.
Well, tell us a little bit about why you decided to affiliate with Sothebys International Realty.
Well, Sothebys International Realty has been in business since 1975 as a shoot-off of the auction house, Sothebys Auction House. They got into the real estate business and just did very, very well, only for their auction house clients, and it got to be way bigger than they had any idea, and then they began to use affiliations through franchise, and we were the 46th to come on board out of, now there are about 1,200 total internationally. It just made sense for us because of the type of business that we do. It just was a great fit. They're really specializing in high end, but at the same time, they sell all price points, all the way from $150 up to $20, $30, $40 million homes.
So I understand you have offices in Columbus. So how does that tie in here with Lakeside Chautauqua?
Well, that's the beauty of it, actually, because as it turns out, probably 50% of the people that come to Lakeside for the summers and vacation time are coming from Columbus. A lot of come from Cleveland, even up in Detroit, Michigan. And the other part is that this is an international community, which most people don't realize. We have people coming to buy and rent from all over Europe and places that would surprise you.
So tell us how we can find out more information.
Well, you can go to StreetSotheby'sRealty.com, go to Lakeside Rentals and Lakeside Sales on our website, and there's everything there you need to know. You can call our office at 877-798-1123. And we always have someone on staff here all through the week, 7 days a week.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today.
Thanks so much. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
Well, look at this beautiful new hotel being built right on the causeway to Cedar Point, and we are at Cedar Corner. It includes the Thirsty Pony, Cedar Downs. There's a lot to do here. There's even off-track betting. We had an opportunity to talk to Mike Sortino and learn about what all is new and what's happening, plus the stables. Well, Mike, good to have you in the Cedar Corner complex on the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
So tell us where this is located.
Well, the Cedar Corner complex is located right at the entrance to Cedar Point. You can't miss us. We're at the corner of Cedar Point Drive and Cleveland Road. So literally, if you stay any closer, you wake up on a roller coaster. It's kind of our moniker. So.
Well, you know, I'm very familiar with this place. Absolutely love it. Tell our viewers what they're going to find here, what this experience is like, because you have some very unique things here.
Sure. You know, we're not your typical just restaurant, hotel complex. The Thirsty Pony is the restaurant and really the heartbeat of the complex. Open daily for lunch and dinner, and the unique part about the ponies, not only do we serve great grub, but you can also watch and wager on live simulcast horse racing here at Cedar Downs.
And seeing that's beautiful. It is so beautiful the way it's been redone.
Yeah, we're growing. We're in the midst of a major addition to the hotel, which includes the Holiday Inn Express, and we're opening up a new wing coming this fall. So it'll be ready next summer for guests visiting Cedar Point. But we just recently opened up the Stables, which is a little boutique hotel, which is all very themed around the horses. Everything from fireplaces in every room to a lot of little local amenities. So,
give us some contact information where we can go online, learn more about the Cedar Complex.
Well, great. Anybody looking to come to spend the night with us at the Holiday Inn Express or the Stables, or just to come down for dinner and drinks or bowling, can reach us at 419-626-6761 or online at www.cedarcorners.com.
Fantastic, Mike. Good seeing you, man. Thanks so much.
Good seeing you too, Mike. Pleasure having you.
Well, if you're in the market for an RV, Catawba Island RV and More is the place to come. They can hook you up. We talked to Kevin and Dave about their background and what sets them apart. Well, Kevin, Dave, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us back to Catawba Island RV and More. And so you guys were on the show last year. What has gone on in the last year?
So many wonderful things have happened. We've met a lot of tremendous people, and we've had several of the baby boomers like ourselves who are now recently retired and want to go to Florida for the winter. They've turned to us to purchase these diesel pushers, and we've given them a lot of great advice, and we've established a lot of wonderful friendships.
Well, let's talk about that 3-bedroom.
The 3-bedroom park model, as you can see right here, this is actually the only unit of its kind in the country. It was custom built for us. And it's designed to sleep with 3, 6, 9, 12 people comfortably, and it has full-size appliances, and it has a lot of room to move around.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to turn to you, Dave. Tell us what is unique about Catawba Island RV and More.
Well, I think where we came from is probably the unique part. We came from originally the service industry, automotive service myself for 35 years. And what that does for us also is the service end of it is if there's vehicles, trailers that need repaired, we check customers' needs before we even show them trailers that may or may not fit what they want is sometimes different from what they can actually pull with their vehicle, let's say, for instance. So
you guys just do it all here. How do we find out more information about Catawba Island RV and More?
Well, you can call at 419-718-2225 or on the web at catawbaislandrv.com.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Kevin. Pleasure to meet you guys. Thanks for having us again.
You're welcome.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.